I'm Tarell McCraney. I'm the author of American Trade. I'm also the International Writer in Residence for the RSC for this term. Behind me is winter in full blast. Not a winter's tale, just winter, you see, rain. And I'm from Miami, Florida. So this is a little... American Trade is a story about a young man who is an escort, who comes from the U.S. to further his business. And he brings with him all of the sort of cultural cachet that the States is inked with. So that means a lot of hip hop, a lot of glamorous life that he's trying to lead or portray. So the movement of the piece, the sort of way it sweeps in the actual theatrical language, should be inked in something modern, something contemporary. American Trade's genesis is a little different from most ways playwrights write today. We normally go off with a commission into a room, create a play, make it, craft it, and then come back into to a theater and say, this is the play I've written, and then the theater puts the ensemble and the creative team together. American Trade is different in that we sort of worked backwards. I got to know the ensemble by watching them work. I got to see their work in plays. I got to direct some of them. They sort of were giving ideas and thoughts about how plays work, which they are very good at by this point because they've been doing it for 2.5 years and doing it with the master, no less. And that idea, I think, comes from Michael Boyd and Jeannie O'Hare, who thought, look, that's how Shakespeare wrote plays. He had an ensemble of people, he created the work for them, so why not try that? By working with them, then I thought, well, what ideas can I have? What story can we tell that would be both exciting, something that we haven't done in the time that the long ensemble has been together, something that is courageous, new for me as well as them, and also something sexy. We've got to sort of all be one storyteller with many heads. 2 weeks ago, we started off with me reading the play to the cast, which was new for them and terrifying for me. And then the next week we did some hip-hop classes and some voice work, some singing, also some fight choreography, and some improvisation. My role in development is to continue to bring in what I think the structure of the story looks like, and what elements make up the theatrical world. And then allow the actors to sort of run with that, but then also allowing Jamie Lloyd, the director, to shape that. Jamie Lloyd is a director, he's an associate at the Dunmar Theater. He gives the energy of passion to the room very easily, so it's very good to be in a room with him. We started with a very big, hefty draft, which we like to call sketches. If we think of it as a painting, it's the sort of outline of what we're going to go fill in later. And now we're figuring out just what colors to put in. And so we're just figuring out what real choices we're going to make, or try to make on the stage, and how we want that to play out with the rest of the audience. And then I'll go away and sort of ink that in. The exciting and nerve-wracking thing about this process, first of all, not many writers are asked to write a play anymore with 14 to 20 actors in it. And then the sort of figuring out the process with a group of people, you have to sort of just dive in and trust. It's about an act of faith in a way. That's what's exciting and thrilling, but also terrifying about doing a process like this. The audience coming into American Trade can expect something fresh, something vibrant, something sexy, something very fast-paced, but also something done with a rhythm and a melody that can be followed. We hope that it invites people into a world that they find both foreign, but that becomes familiar, and then some of the more familiar elements to them become foreign.